Try this 4-step process for beating imposter syndrome. I'm Scott David. I help you build sustainability into your high-level role by getting the best out of yourself and others. Give me a follow if you're into that kind of thing. In fact, a recent study found that 70% of CEOs experience imposter syndrome. So it's pretty darn normal. And imposter syndrome is especially common in high achievers because that high achievement is what fuels their success. And there's always a background fear that it's not enough. And imposter syndrome can show up at the strangest times. You could be cruising along and everything's going great, and suddenly something happens that makes you start doubting. Your brain starts selecting data and making up stories that tell you you're not good enough. Step 2 is when you start to notice these stories, that self-doubt creeps in. Take a deep breath and hear it out. It's even helpful to journal. Write out what that voice of self-doubt is telling you, so that you get better at recognizing when it shows up and recognizing that it's a story. It's not fact. Step 3, and this is important, check your confirmation bias. When self-doubt creeps in, it's easy to start paying attention only to the things that reinforce that self-doubt and actively discounting things that are reminding us that we're actually doing fine. Step 4, test your assumptions and collect additional data. In fact, get that journal on again and write down the data that tells you you are doing enough. You're right where you should be, even if it's a little uncomfortable and you're learning in the process. And find people you can test your assumptions with and get more feedback. Now, when you test your assumptions and get a little feedback, people may be telling you what you want to hear, and your brain is going to wonder about that. But until you have clearer data, what's the benefit of second guessing? It just drains your energy and causes you to play smaller, which doesn't serve you in the long run. If this is helpful, put story in the comments to remind yourself that whatever that imposter is telling you, it's just a story. And don't forget to like and follow and DM me your leadership questions. Peace.